In 2004, Argentina was declared the best in the world. Now, I'm not talking about their breathtaking hiking and trekking. I'm not talking about their delicious food and wine. I'm not even talking about their more well known sport, football or soccer. Argentinian basketball beat the iconic USA Dream Team in their journey to win the Olympic gold medal in the Athens Summer Games. The magnitude of the impact this team had on the sport in Argentina and the world cannot be overstated. Now, as I looked more into this team, there are a few key elements that played a factor into this team's success. First, many of the team players all grew up together. They were friends. They had been playing together since they were 12, 13, 14 years old. Now, I've talked about the importance of having a best friend at work and its importance on engagement. But here, the idea of having a friend led to benefits beyond engagement, into team focus and commitment. The team was able to put relationships first, which had a really big impact on the team. Let's look into this a little further. See, the Argentinian team was a gathering of friends with a healthy team dynamic that loved to play football. At the Olympics, they got to do what they loved with people that made a complementary dynamic on a larger stage, working towards the goal of a gold medal. For the US team, in contrast, it was a gathering of other professionals that were also passionate about the game, that were drafted because of skills to work towards winning a gold medal. The USA team dynamics of superstars led to some criticism of looking for the best and most marketable players rather than looking for the right players for the team. The US players were passionate and played their best for the country, but the initial dynamics were different. Both had the same goal, but one team was built initially on relationships and team dynamics, and another was built initially on specific skills that an individual could offer for a specific goal. So the Argentinians had a different team dynamic. And then, because of political strife with the economic collapse in 2000, all of the Argentinian players moved away, most of them to European basketball. And here, they each went away to different teams and learned different skills, styles of play, and competition and training. And then they all came back together. This exemplifies a really interesting point. Growth does not have to be unitarian. For dynamic team growth, different training, insights, input, and growth can create a richer environment. If all of the team players had stayed in Argentina rather than travel the globe to train in basketball, the team would have been very different. If all of the Argentinian players went to the same European team, they would have also had a different experience and different team dynamic. Instead, this team had people coming together with individual growth, insight, ideas, training, and value for a more diverse overlap in their collaboration. They had a variety of training and experience. Lastly, and this is really, really important, they had fun. This can be rooted back to the relationships first. Is this an experience or just a job? Videos show the US and the Argentinian teams standing in the tunnel ready to enter into the court. The US team is standing still and they're focused. They're intensely focused on the goal. They had prepared and they were ready and they were focused on the goal. And then the Argentinian team was standing right next to them and they were jumping and they were shouting and they were cheering in excitement. They get to play in the Olympic Games. Many reported that they stated that they wanted it more. They had the spark, they had the fire. They had been doing this since they were kids, and they had the drive and the sense of whimsy. And whenever you are with a team of friends that truly value relationships, you truly see the difference between taking the goal seriously and taking yourself too seriously. The psychological safety to have fun and be your best and take on challenges with the team is different than qualified team members coming together to contribute your part to the goal. The 2004 Argentinian Olympic basketball team made history as the first team to win an all NBA, to beat an all NBA squad. They won their first gold medal, and they inspired generations to come be a powerhouse, not only in football, but also in basketball. Today, the athletes can be seen speaking passionately about their basketball brothers that put relationships first, had unique value, insights, and experiences, and truly had the time of their lives.